Okay guys, today I will teach you what is binomial theorem. Okay, before that, real world use of binomial theorem. The binomial theorem is used heavily in statistical and probability analysis. It is so much useful for our economy, depends on statistical and probability analysis. And number two, in higher mathematics, binomial is used to finding roots of equation in higher powers. And then number three, in weather forecast service. Number four, ranking up candidates. Number five, architecture, and many more. Okay, so what is binomial theorem? Yeah, binomial is expression such as x plus y. This is called binomial. 1 minus x. This is called binomial also. And a plus b. This is called binomial also because it's contain two terms each. Okay, if we keep multiplying 1 plus b by itself, we will get 1 plus b. 1 plus b times 1 plus b equals to 1 plus b square. 1 plus b times 1 plus b times 1 plus b, it will become 1 plus b cubed. And then as we know it, we can expand this expression. Yeah, 1 plus b 4 is also we can expand it. Okay, talk about expanding binomial. I want you to do some activity. After this, you can pause this video first. Okay, pause it now. Okay, by doing that activity, we know that 1 plus b to the power of 0 will be equals to 1. 1 plus b to the power of 1 will be equals to 1 plus b, 1 plus b square, 1 plus 2b plus b square, and so on. Yeah. So, what is the meaning of this? Is there a pattern in the expressions above? Can you find pattern? Okay. Next, yes, there is a pattern. With the powers of 0, the number of term will be only 1. Only 1. Yeah. With the powers of 1, the number of term will be 2. 1, 2. And then with the powers of 2, there will be 3 terms. 1, 2, 3 terms. Yeah. And the coefficient. Take a look at the coefficient. This is so important. Okay. So the first coefficient is 1. And then 1 and 1. And then 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. Yeah, do you remember what is this pattern? That's correct. That is Pascal triangle pattern. Yeah, this is Pascal triangle. Okay, but to use the Pascal triangle for each questions, it will be painful because you have to create the triangle first. Imagine if the powers of the binomials is 20. Oh my god, you have to create triangles until 20 rows. Yeah, so we use combination instead of Pascal triangle. Okay, what is combination? Combination is an operation in probability chapter. Yeah, I don't know if you already learned probability chapter or not, but there are operation of mathematics using combination. Yeah, I will tell you how to use combination later. Next, let's change the pattern above, yeah, this one, into combination pattern. So it will be like this. Yeah, the binomial, which is 1 1 1 1 2 1 1 3 3 1 and so on, we can change it into 0 C0, 1 C0 1 C1, 2 C0 2 C1, 2 C2, 3 C0 3 C1, and so on. Okay, so if the powers is 0, yeah, this one will be 0. If the powers is 1, this one also 1, 1 and 1. If the powers is 2, this one also 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, the number of terms represents the number of C we have in that powers. Okay, if the number of term is 1, so 0 C0. If the number of term is 2, we have 2C right here. If the number of term is 3, we have 3C, and so on. Okay, so how to expand binomial using combination? The expansion of 1 plus b, we have two types of the expansion. Yeah, the first one is contain number 1. Yeah, for one of the binomial, 1 plus bn equals to 1 plus nc1b plus nc2b squared plus nc3b cubed and plus nc4b4 and so on until we got n. Okay, next a plus b to the power of n. Now the 1 is changed into a. Okay, so this one will be nc0. Remember, the first one will be start from c0. Okay, nc0 times a to the power of n, nc1 times a to the power of n minus 1 and so on. Okay, it will be confused if you take a look at this notation. Let's use example 1 to be more understandable. Example 1, use the binomial theorem to expand 1 plus b5. Okay, without using this formula, I can teach you how to expand all of the binomial theorem. Yeah, so binomial 1 plus b5, 1 plus b to the power of 5. If the power is 5, we have 6 terms, right? The power is 5. The powers is 5. We have 6 terms. Yeah, so we will prepare the combination first. First is 5c0, and then 5c1, and then 5c2, and then 5c3, and then 5c4, 5c5. Okay, so there is 6 terms. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, if the power is 5, we have 6 terms. And then after that, we have to write the terms, which is 1 and b. 1 and b for each of the term. 1 and b. This one also 1 and b. This one also 1 and b. This one also 1 and b. Okay, next we have to write the powers. Okay, take a look at 5c0. 0 ya. Jadi kalau ininya 0, di sini juga harus 0 guys. 0 0. Okay, 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3, 4, 5. As you can see, the powers of b is increasing. For the 1, yeah, for this one, the powers is decreasing. Okay, so we will start from 6 and then 5. Sorry, not 6, 5. Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Okay, so for calculating 5c0, you can use your calculator. Take your calculator, find a button that is like this. Yeah, box and then C and then box. If I don't kalau nggak salah itu ada di atas tambah atau kurang atau bagi atau kali gitu. You have to press the shift first, okay? And then you put 5 in the first box and then 0 on the second box. You will get 1 as the result, and then this one also 1, and then this one also 1, and then for this one we will get 5 as the result. This is 1. B to the power of 1 is b. This one is 10. This is 1. This is b squared, and then this one is 10, 1 and b cubed, and then this one is 5, 1 and b4, and then this one is 1, 1 and b5. So we will have all of the terms, 5b, and then 10b squared, and then 10b cubed, 5b4, and then b5. Okay, so we have 6 terms which is contain b, yeah, and 1 term does not contain b. Okay, this one is called independent term. Independent term. Okay, this one is called b to the power of 1 term. This one is called b to the power of 2 term, b to the power of 3, and so on. This one is called coefficient. Coefficient of b. This one is called coefficient of b squared. This one is called coefficient of b cubed, and so on. Okay, that is the simplest questions of binomial theorem. Next, How about this one? A plus b to the power of 5. It's also the same. Yeah, so a plus b to the power of 5. We prepare the c first, 5c0, and then 5c1, and then 5c2, 5c3, 5c4, 5c5. Yeah, it will end when you write the same numbers. Okay, and then write the A and B, A, and then A, and then the B, 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 and then the powers. Yeah, 5c0, that means this one is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The opposite, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, next we can use your calculator. This one is 1, A5. This one is 5, A4B. This one is 10, A cube B square. This one is 10, A square B cube. This one is 5, A B4. This one is 1B5. There you go. That is the expansion of a plus b to the power of 5. Okay. Next, how about this one? Use the binomial theorem to find the first 4 terms. This times the question wants us to only find the 4 terms. Yeah, you don't have to find all of them. Okay, so we have 2 minus x to the power of 10. The 4 first term. Okay, 10 c0. Okay, and then plus 10 c1 second term, the third term, and the fourth term. There you go, fourth term. Okay, and then you have to write the 2, and 2, and then the second is negative x. Yeah, this time it's negative x, not not b. Okay, then the powers. The powers is 0. This one is 1, 2, 3. The opposite 3. Oh, sorry, not 3. Yeah, it's 10, guys. Because the power is 10, so the maximum power will be 10. This one is 10, 9, 8, 7. There you go. And then use your calculator to calculate 10c0, 10c1, 10c2, and so on. Okay. So 10c0 will be 1 times 2 to the power of 10 is 124 times 1 plus 10 times 2 to the power of 9 is 512. This one is negative x. This one is 45, 256 x squared, 120, 128, negative x cubed. Okay, let's calculate this. 1024 is the first one. The second one is negative. Sorry, so I have to change this into negative. 1250x. For the third one, 45 times 256, it's 11520 x squared, and then the last one negative 120 times 128, 15360 to the power of x cubed. This is the first 4 terms of 2 minus x to the power of 10. How about this one? This one also the same. Yeah, use the binomial to expand 2 minus 3x to the power of 6. I will tell you the first step only, and then you can continue by yourself. Yeah, so the first one is 6c0, always like that, 6c1, 6c2, and then 6c3, and so on. Okay, the first one is 2, the second one is negative 3, guys, and then 2, and then negative 3x, and then 2, and then negative 3x, and then 2, and then negative 3x. There you go. and then the powers, this one will be 0, 1, 2, 3, remember, increasing, and this one is the decreasing one, 6, 5, 4, 3. This one will be 2 to the power of 6 is 64, minus 6 times 3 times 2 to the power of 5, it's 576x, and this one is plus 62 times 2 to the power of 4, and then times again 9, 2160 x square. Then for this one is negative 63 times 2 to the power of 3 times negative 27, negative 4320 x to the power of 3, and so on until x to the power of 6. Yeah, you can do it by yourself. Okay, next. Okay, this times the question only want us to find the fifth terms only. Only the fifth terms, yeah. 2 plus 3x to the power of 6, only the fifth term. The first term will be 5c0, the second term, the third term, the fourth, and the fifth. So this one will be the fifth, yeah. I have the shortcut. If the question want us to find the fifth term, we can say that the c always minus 1, c4. If the question want us to find the 100th term, the c will be 99. It's always minus 1. Okay, so the fifth term will be c4. The powers is 6, right? Oh, sorry, this one should be 6, 6, 6, 6, yeah. So 6 c4 times the first term and the second term, yeah. Take a look at this. This one is 4, right? So this one also 4. Okay, this one the opposite. If you notice with our expansion before, yeah, these powers, all of them will be give us the sum of 10. The same with the powers of the binomial, yeah. 10 plus 0 is 10, 9 plus 1 is 10, 8 plus 2 is 10, 7 plus 3 is 10. So we can tell that this one will be 6. Sorry. No. The powers is 6, yeah. So the sum will be 6, yeah. If this one is 4, so this one will be 2. The sum will be 6. Okay, the same with the powers. Later I will give you another example. Okay, so 6c4 using your calculator, 6c4 equals to 15 times 4 times 3 to the power of 4 is 81 x to the power of 4. Of course, 3 to the power of 4 is 81. Okay, so 15 times 4 times 81 equals to 4860 x4. So this one is the fifth term. The fifth term of the binomial. Okay, another example of this kind of question. Okay, now I have this this binomial, yeah, y plus 2x to the power of 100. If you expand it 100 times, it will be difficult. So the questions want us to find the 96th term, yeah. Before I already told you how to find the 96th term easily. So you write 100 because the powers is 100, and then c. Don't forget, if the question want us to find the term, you have to minus it by 1, yeah. If the question want us to find 96 term, we write 95. Okay, and then the first term is y, the second term is 2x, this one is 95, so this one also 95, this one is the remainder, yeah, the remainder of 195. 100 minus 95 equals to 5. Okay, So 100 C95 is 7528750 times y to the power of 5. I think we cannot calculate this one, it will be very big, so we will leave it like that. Yeah, that is the 96th term of this one. Next. Okay, the last example number 7. Find in ascending power of x the first three terms in the expansion of this and that one. Okay, the first three terms for both. So the first one is 1 minus 2x to the power of 5. The first three terms of 5c0, 1, 2, 3 ya. 1, negative 2x, 1, negative 2x, 1, and negative 2x. This one is 0, 1, 2. The sum should be 5, so this one will be 5, 4, 3. Okay, next is 1 plus, no plus, minus 5 times negative 2, negative 10, x, and then this one is 40 ya, 40x squared. Okay, this one is the first three terms of 1 minus 2x to the power of 5. The second one is 1 plus 3x to the power of 9. It will be 9c0, 9c1, and then 9c2. Okay, 1, 3x, and 3x. This one to the power of 0, 1, 2. This one is the opposite, 9, 8, 7. Nah, so this one will be 1. This one is 9 times 3, 27. And this last one, 9c2 times 9, 324x squared. Okay guys, this is the first question. Hence, find the expansion of that times that. Yeah, so this times this up to the term of x squared. Okay, so now we have to multiply it. Okay, multiply the first answer and the second answer. Okay, let's rewrite them. So I have 1 minus 10x plus 40x squared times with 1 plus 27x plus 324x squared. We have to times it to get the terms up to x squared ya. Jadi sampai x squared aja, kalau dapatnya x cube nggak usah ya. Pertama ini kali ini dulu, it's 1, and then this one is plus 27x, this one also plus 324x squared. This one we can do it, negative 10x. This one also can, negative 270x squared, but this one we cannot ya, because x times x squared become x cube. The question only want us to find until x squared ya, jadi x cube nggak usah. And then next one, this one is 40x squared plus 40x squared. This one cannot because x cube. This one also cannot because x4. There you go. And then we have 1 plus 27 minus 10 plus 17x. This minus this. Then the 24 minus 270 plus 40, 94 x squared. There you go. Yeah. Find the expansion of this and this up to terms in x squared ya, jadi sampai x squared aja. Sebenarnya ini di belakangnya masih ada banyak, cuman kita nggak perlu, pertanyaannya cuma sampai x squared aja ya. Okay guys, that is for today. I hope you can understand it well. If you don't understand, as usual, you can ask me anytime. Don't be shy. Goodbye.